What is up, boys? After a 1-month hiatus, we are back with more episodes of the Master Debater, my casual competitive debate show in which streamers on Twitch compete head-to-head for money. We took a 1-month break due to the day of the show falling on both the Super Bowl and a Valentine's Day, which was very unfortunate. But we are back and better than ever. We just wrapped up the best show to date, Ladies' Night. And today's episode's question is, if you could have $1,000 to spend on just yourself, not anybody else, what is the best way to spend it? And the answers were pretty good. So without further ado, enjoy the show. Detailed Pig versus Itty Bitty Blue. You are the first rematch of round one. So, Micah, if you would like to pick a topic for our competitors.
Okay, Itty Bitty Blue versus Detailed Pig. Let's do... Okay. What would be the best way to spend $1,000 for yourself, not on others?
Call a coin flip.
Tails.
It is tails. First or second?
I am going to go second.
Does anybody need to hear the question again? Are you guys good?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So, Itty Bitty Blue versus Detailed Pig. Detailed Pig, Itty Bitty Blue electing to go second. Detailed Pig, you are up first. Your time begins now.
Okay. The best way to spend $1,000 on yourself is to buy GME GameStop stock, because that is going to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. So you can turn that $1,000 into quickly $1 million, and then you have more dollars to spend. I've done the math here. That stock is going to the moon. Rocket ship's already taken off. So it'd really be dumb to spend that money on anything but GME stock. You want to buy it, hold it with your diamond hands, and do not let go. It is shorted, and the short is about to squeeze. And I'm an accountant. I understand stocks, and I'm telling you right now, if you have any spare money, go spend that money right now. GameStop stock, I don't know what it is at right now. I think it's like at $100, but it is going up to $1,000. And why just spend $1,000 on yourself when you could spend millions, okay? Obviously, GameStop stock is the best thing to spend your money on. And then once you get those millions of dollars, then you can buy anything. That's like $100,000 times 7. And yes, the math checks out. I am doing it right now. I am an accountant. Do not question my financial advice, okay? There is no better way to spend your money. And you'd be an idiot not to.
And that's time. Itty Bitty Blue, 1 minute 30. Your response. What's the best way to use the $1,000 for yourself? Your time begins now.
You may be an accountant, but I actually do stocks. And if you want to spend $1,000 and put it in GameStop, let me tell you, the market goes up and down. And right now, it's going down. Right now, it's at $100 in GameStop. It goes up and down. That's how the stock market works. You want to buy buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. If you don't know how to do that, you're done. I say I'm going to spend my $1,000 on my embroidery machine over here that you can't see. But I have a 16-head embroidery machine over here, and I would like to start my business in embroidery and actually make a business out of it. That way I can live comfortably, make embroidery. Would I do stocks? Sure, I already do stocks. But you have to watch the market 24/7. Not 24/7, but when the stock market's open. So technically 24/7 while the stock market's open. If your stocks are going down, it's time to sell. But you don't know that unless you've actually done the stock market. And if you take all that 1,000 and put it in, you're dead. You're gonna die right now because GameStop's going down, like really badly going down. I'm looking at it right now. It went down 6%. It crashed at 12 today, honestly. Like it went to $5 today. So your $1,000 became $5, and now it's at $100. That's a loss. Embroidery machine. That's what I'd spend it on. This baby. Back to you, Detailed Pig.
Yes, indeed. Detailed Pig, 1 minute 30 on the clock. Your time begins now. And you're muted. Let's run it back. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Your time begins now.
That is fake news. GameStop did not go down to $5 today. The lowest dip it had was at 99 after hours on Friday, okay? And yes, $100 seems like a lot, but like I said, this is going to the moon. You want to buy the dip, acquire drip. It is going higher and higher. There is no way this stock is going to fail. It's gonna get in the thousands, you guys. So yes, it seems high, and maybe you should buy another stock like AMC that's more affordable. But that we do later. We want to buy GME now so we can get more money now. And I love that you're gonna get an embroidery machine with that money to start a business, because that's gonna make a ton of money, but it's not gonna make as much as if you're buying GameStop. So if you want to make money, I'm sorry, GameStop is the way to go. And I'd like to point out that we're both just using our money to make more money. Like, what? Look at us ladies go, trying to make those dollars. Am I right? So yeah, if we both agree we need to use our money to make more money, I think GME stock is the way to go. Let me look at this line here. If I could just look at this stonk in the last, oh my God, in the last 5 days, it has grown exponentially, and it will continue to grow until about March.
That is time. Itty bitty, 1 minute 30. Back over to you. Your time begins now.
I was muted. Hold on. Okay. So here's my machine. I don't need to buy a machine. I already got it started. I just need the $1,000 to get myself a little place to go. I already make patches. Look at it. It's a sus patch. You want an Onyx? I got Onyx. He's right there. There's 2 of them. You want some patches from Ruby? Gotcha. I can do other things too. You want your name on something? Can be done. See that Reinhardt back there? I did that. But let me show you something. You want to talk about stocks? Your GameStop stock was at $50 February 9th, $52 February 12th. You're not making any money in this time. If you really want to go into stocks, I recommend long trading stocks, because when you retire, you got all this stock money that you can pull out. Long distance stocks, not short sell. Unfortunately, your GameStop thing is only because of Reddit, and eventually the bottom's going to fall and it's going to go right back to $1. It's already on its way. It hasn't hit 2,000 in a while. Not 2,000, it was 1,000 in a while. That's, you could just invest in something you're already good at, and you can make money that way. With my $1,000, I could buy a lot of t-shirts. I already started tea towels, but I could buy a lot of t-shirts with $1,000. Back to you, Miss Pig.
Well, back to both of you, because it's the 1 minute period back and forth. Both of your times begin now.
I hear you on long stock, but who wants to retire when they're old and wrinkly, when we could buy GameStop now?
I want to retire.
And retire,
I would love to retire
now. We want to retire in our 40s, baby.
I would love to. You wouldn't be able to retire in your 40s with short stock.
Oh,
you would have to constantly. You would have to constantly look at your phone, look at your computer to make sure your stocks are up. Because if they're not up and going down, you're losing money.
Oh, I already do that, baby.
You're not retiring.
You're
homeless
all the time. But can we also just say, you can buy Itty Bitty Blue's patches on her Etsy account?
You can.
So we need to point that out.
I can even make your name. You want your name? Itty Bitty Blue. Done. It's backwards because it's mirrored, but there you go. I want to retire. I want to own a yacht when I'm 40, so I can go to the Cancun. So I can go to Turks and Caicos. So I can go to the Maldives. It would be nice.
You're gonna need to buy some GameStop.
No, GameStop is not going to be the way. You're going to have people lose money. I already invested in Boeing.
And that's time. That is time. Over to voting chat. Who did it better? Itty Bitty Blue or Detailed Pig? The poll is live. Vote, vote, vote. Every vote counts. Let's go to our judges to see what they think. Who do they think did it better? Let's start at the top with Brodaciously. Who did it better?
I think that Itty Bitty Blue did. I think that the information that she provided and she kept coming out like, okay, yeah, GameStop sure, you can do that, but she provided more information about what you should be doing to retire and what stocks to invest in and things like that. And the fact that we're talking about investing in a business and ourselves, I think those points that were provided and the fact that she was talking about doing something that you love instead of being wrapped up and tied to your phone for fucking GameStop of all goddamn things, I think the points were much more solid.
All right. One vote for Itty Bitty. Let's move on. Trinity did it better.
Sorry, I was muted. Okay, so here's the thing. Someone that can take something that's totally ridiculous and argue it, I really love that. I love that shit. I actually think I wouldn't do either of the things with those $1,000 if I had $1,000. However, although I appreciate both points, I have to go with Detailed Pig this time because both of her debates have been ridiculous in my eyes, maybe not to everyone, but in my eyes both of them have been really ridiculous, but she's argued them well, and I think that in itself is the sign of a good debater, and which maybe a master debater, which is what we're here to find. So I'm going with Detailed Pig this time. Individually, you did great. I like, this was a tough one. I voted against her the first time, and this time I'm like, she's taken 2 now debate topics and like maybe be like, okay. So I'm giving it to her.
All right, 1-1. Moving on, Neurotic Player. Who did it better?
Though I really fuck.
You need time. We can come back to you.
Yeah, come back to me, please. I'm still trying to like.
All right, Alpha Lita. Who did it better?
I wrote a whole speech. Okay, you ready? Okay, so Detailed Pig chose the topic to spend 1K on, while Itty Bitty just argued against. She didn't really have a specific topic to argue throughout the whole time. It was more like against. And to be honest, it takes more balls and ovaries to start the topic passionately and argue with it. Again, this is an entertainment platform and she performed it really well. We all know that stocks go up and down, obviously, but to still play the devil's advocate despite the actual belief, it was really strong. So my vote goes to Detailed Pig.
All right, 2-1. Coriander. Who did it better?
I kind of want to vote for Lita right there because she wrote a speech. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you wrote something down. I'm shocked. I don't think I've seen anyone on the show use a pen. I was gonna give it to Detailed Pig. First off, you guys are absolutely hysterical, but the fact that you came in and you were like, you know what, we're gonna go with stocks and I have the math for it. The fact you brought in math, I was kind of already sold. You're like, here's the details, here's what we're gonna go. And Blue, at some point, you said you're gonna buy an embroidery machine, and then halfway through your argument, you said, I already have a machine, I'm buying t-shirts, and I got confused.
I didn't say I bought an embroidery machine. I said I had it and I would use it to start my business with the embroidery machine.
Yeah, she wanted to buy a bunch of shirts to start doing embroidery on.
Okay.
So what was the vote for?
That was for Pig.
That was for Pig. All right, 3-1. Stina, who did it better?
So while I agree that Detailed Pig definitely had a more entertaining, stronger delivery, I think Itty Bitty had a stronger debate, and she did reference a lot of Detailed Pig's points, but I think the investment piece made more sense to me, where, you know, stocks are not as predictable. Investing in something that is a constant, thing that you can really rely on when it's yourself just made more sense for the argument. So yeah, I think if we're looking at entertainment, I'd give it to Detail, but if we're looking at debating, I'd give it to Itty Bitty Blue.
All right, that's 3-2. Neurotic, this one's on you. Who did it better?
So I was really thinking, and I wanted to hear what the last 2 people had to say to kind of see if maybe I was overthinking it. Your whole thing is we are voting for who argued it the best. Doesn't matter if you agree with them. Doesn't matter if you think they're right or wrong. It's who argued it the best. And I do have to say, Pig did argue it the best, even if she was like, even if there was any chance she was wrong, because technically investment really does make more sense. I still feel like Blue lost a little bit of her argument, and Detailed Pig was like, this is what I believe, kind of like my Eminem thing. This is what I believe, bitch. You're gonna suck it, and she made you suck it. So
Well, with that, chat has voted for Itty Bitty Blue, meaning that Neurotic was the tiebreaker, and Detailed Pig does take the round with a 4-3 vote. Congratulations, Detailed Pig. You have successfully stolen Itty Bitty Blue's spot in round 2.